Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate our 4th of July with the city of Pomona and Chas P. Row, American Legion Post 30 in the city of Pomona. I'd like to get these events started with our chaplain with our opening prayer. Chaplain?
Move your covers, please. O God, eternal Father and everlasting King of heaven and earth, we render you acknowledgement of your supreme dominance over us and gratitude for your parental solitude and watchfulness. As we gather here in humble recognition of your divine providence, we beseech you to usher into the world of confusion and doubt the peace and tranquility which alone can come from you. Amen. Cover, please.
Thank you, Chaplain. At this time, I'd like to present our Post 30 American Legion Color Guard.
Forward, single file, left, turn. Parade, rest.
Now I have the privilege of introducing one of our special guests today, Katie Hudson. Katie Hudson will be singing our national anthem today. Please join us.
Color guard, can put, present, horns.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, horns. Parade, rest.
Just amazing. Thank you very much for that, Katie. We really appreciate that. An amazing voice. Okay. Moving forward, I'd like to introduce our Vice Mayor, Nora Garcia. Councilmember, please.
Good morning, everyone. In 1776, the Founding Fathers wrote, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Later on, after the War of Independence was won, They used a phrase in the United States Constitution, a more perfect union. A more perfect union implies that the progress of the American experience is never complete. In these trying times, we remember the principles, values, and hope with which our country was created. And we bring it forward today to remind us that while the United States may not be perfect, it is written into our Constitution that we constantly strive to achieve life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all. I ask you all to please honor those who have fought for these ideals and died, for all of the immigrants that came to our shores because of these ideals, and celebrate safely and humbly. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the American Legion 30. Thank you to the City of Pomona and to our residents. Have a happy and safe 4th of July, everyone. Thank you. Commander?
Really inspiring, Councilmember. Thank you so much for that. All right, at this time, I would like to welcome our special guests who are present here today, and those of you who are tuning in with us virtually as we celebrate the 244th year since the Declaration of Independence was approved by the Continental Congress. It was the first formal statement by a nation's people asserting the right to choose their own government. The Declaration of Independence was developed by 5 men. Committee who was tasked with the duty of developing the statements of the colony's intentions. Some major ideas that were incorporated into the Declaration of Independence were for the people to have certain inalienable rights, including life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, and individuals to have civic duty to defend their rights for themselves and others. With our current state of the pandemic and issues surrounding the military, Chaplain Row, American Legion Post 30, we stand and support all of our service members. Our deepest condolences to Specialist Gillen's family and all of those victims who are appearing and are causing a lot of different thoughts and ideologies. Although our system may have failed, that is how our country has been built, with resiliency and holding those accountable, those in high positions. Now more than ever, we need to stand together, not to judge the military. The military has a functioning format. It has a protocol. Like anywhere else, we cannot hold the military accountable based on actions of a few individuals. We stand together with our brothers and sisters who bear the flag and have made the ultimate sacrifice. At this time, I would like to present on behalf of the American Legion Post 30 a certificate of appreciation to La Nueva Voz. La Nueva Voz, this is for you guys. Thank you so much for always standing and supporting us, always being part of our organization, and always letting us be heard by the City of Pomona and the community. Renee and Jeff from La Nueva Voz consistently try to attend. They take photos and publish articles of several events we attend. We appreciate the constant effort to inform the community of our outreach services. Lastly, on behalf of the American Legion Post 30 Pomona, I would like to present the City of Pomona with a certificate of appreciation. City of Pomona Vice Mayor Nora Garcia, will you please step up and accept the certificate on behalf of Mayor Sandoval?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Post 30 is really appreciative of all of the hard work that the city does. They continue to support us. They continue to see the vision and mission that we're bringing to our veterans in the City of Pomona. We're building a bridge, and we're creating the system that has been broken for many years in our city. Veterans have been left behind, but now with our new mission of no one left behind, we're pushing forward a new day, new broad light in our city. At this time, I'd like to present our adjutant, Stephanie Boatman.
Good evening, City of Pomona and friends. As we stand here in unity for the remembrance of our country claiming independence, I am happy to be among those who love our nation. I love America for what our forefathers imagined ages ago, for the progress America has made since then, and for the future we will be. As we remember our 13 colonies who began the growth of America today in 1776, I would also like us to remember the Native American tribes who already existed in the Americas that were met with injustice during our American Revolution. We value you, our brothers and sisters, especially the lives that were part of building this nation. The slaves of early America were the backbone of creating what we have today and deserve the recognition, appreciation, and our apology for prior injustices and current indiscretions. As a nation, we look forward to move on as a whole with love, unity, and appreciation for each other. God bless our nation, our citizens, our military, and our future. My thoughts and prayers are also with Vanessa Geelan's family during this difficult time. We hope justice is soon and swift. Till we see you again, sister. Remember, today is the beginning of our story, to which God and liberty will have no end. Happy 244th Independence Day, and I look forward to a proud 245th. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Ethel Gardner and Linda Wright-Lee from the National Council of Negro Women. Please.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to give you a short history of Lift Every Voice and Sing. Many people are surprised to learn that Lift Every Voice and Sing was first written as a poem created by James Weldon Johnson. It was performed for the first time by 500 school children in celebration of President Lincoln's birthday on February the 12th, 1900, in Jacksonville, Florida. The poem was set to music by Johnson's brother, John Rosamond Johnson, and soon adapted by the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, as its official song. Today, Lift Every Voice and Sing is one of the most cherished songs in the African American civil rights movement and is often referred to as the Black National Anthem.
Lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died, yet with a steady come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We have come over the wave that the tears have been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out of the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path we pray, lest our feet stray from the places of God where we met thee, lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forgot thee. Shadows beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much for that song. It's really meaningful. We really appreciate it. At this time, I'd like to bring in our chaplain for our closing ceremony prayer.
Please remove your covers.
Uncover.
O God of hosts, we bow our heads in thankfulness for the victories you have granted us, to us and to the people who have united with us to stamp out the evils of aggression, intolerance, and greed. We beseech you to bring the blessings of understanding to the families and to the friends, here and other lands, of those who have given their lives that men may be free. Grant, O Lord, that those closest to the fallen may consider the pain of their losses and the noble light of sacrifice for civilization, sacrifice for a better world for this generation and those yet unborn. Amen.
Lastly, I'd like to thank you for joining us today on this virtual event. We hope you had a blast with us, amazing singers, our color guard, and the building the relationship that we are to this day. God bless our troops, and God bless America. Thank you.
Color guard, attention. Put. Right face. Single file.